won't take up too much time. I know we're hungry here. Before I begin my spiel, I'd like to extend my thanks to the PACE board, staff, and fellow awardees for their help throughout this process and making me feel like part of the familia. I am here to stay. Thanks also to my KoKo NYC family, Monica, Vic, Mary, and the rest of the organization for not only secretly nominating me for this award, but for giving me an outlet for a fulfilling, satisfying professional life. A final thanks to my family, friends, and my lovely partner for their support and grace throughout my years as a junk teacher. I will never forget leaving film school to move to New York, intent on making genre-bashing films, only to despair at the state of the film industry. If you're in film, you understand what I mean. I hadn't realized it, but when you dedicate your life to a profession, you need to not only be able to do the job, but it should uplift your sense of impact. Film never gave this to me, but a happenstance accepting of a friend's call for a teaching artist gig did. I had found fulfillment. Little did I know. The deal sealer was the 2017 Soapbox Derby in South Slope. What a way to kick off my career in after-school education by teaching kids as young as 7 or 8 to build cars out of old wood and wheels. The joy of discovery, the passion to get your unique mark on your soapbox car. These kids were creating core memories in front of me with all the limitless joy that comes from childhood's gaze, and they called this a job. I was the luckiest failed film director turned teacher in the world. And there are plenty. The decade since has ingrained in me a love for the importance of kid-led discovery. So many times, we as educators, parents, and adults are worried that a kid's aptitude will not meet the moment. They are too inexperienced. They are too unfocused. We've heard it all before about some particularly tear your hair out type kids. Teaching has shown me, however, that kids are so often equipped with the tools to work through complex problems, even if they don't realize it. After school and summer programs are the best place to achieve this realization. These spaces are not ruled over by grades or statistical expectations, but serve as a play space for children to learn about themselves and what they bring to groups of other like-minded kids. I've had students in Soapbox rebuild their car 4 times despite giving up halfway through the week in a dramatic fashion, I will have you know. All they needed, though, was someone to remind them that they could, that they can. Simple to say, but difficult to embody. It requires a steady, constant work to engage with the most powerful of humanity's traits, sense of community. Community is the most important endeavor we can strive for in any time, but certainly in our current one. My time as an after-school educator has taught me so much, and I often say that the after-school programs in which I got my KoKo NYC start were the first places I found that sense of community in New York City. They were places where we embraced each other and had each other's backs through hard times. In a time of fear and uncertainty for so many in our communities, notably immigrant students and families, educators and educational spaces will always be a lifeline. Community is at the core of the human spirit, and so long as we realize the power that community possesses, then the saying rings ever true, my friends: the people united can never be divided. I hope this stirs you to get more involved in any way with making our communities safer and protected wherever and whenever they are threatened. Thank you once again, and let's eat.